Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Death No Pain back again with another video. Today's video gonna be a little different. It's not gonna be your typical just gameplay video. I'm gonna have, I guess, a rant topic of discussion, I guess, today. It's gonna be about TikTok and how I personally think is a waste of time for smaller creators to post on TikTok personally. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm somebody who posted on both TikTok and streamed on Twitch for over a year, and I got pretty good results on both. So I would say I'm a pretty educated source in this topic. So I got a couple key points I want to go over, and why I think that TikTok is honestly just a waste of time if you're a small creator. One of the things I noticed when I was doing TikTok was the conversion rate. And a lot of people will, even like people who post TikToks every single day, all day, will tell you that the conversion rate from TikTok to another platform is extremely low. And one thing I noticed was once I started gaining a lot of traction over on TikTok, my Twitch really wasn't getting touched at all. And the thing is, for me personally, that was the whole point of me posting content over on TikTok, was so people would come over to my Twitch and check out my streams and like interact with my content and things like that. The problem is that the conversion rate is so low that people are not going to leave TikTok to go over to a platform like Twitch or even YouTube or anything else, really, because the whole point of TikTok is to like, oh, this is really interesting, this is really funny, I'll like it, follow this person, keep going. You know, it's one of those platforms that are like, you know, constantly moving, constantly just like on the go. So it's like you're not gonna like go to somebody's page, click a link in their profile or in their bio, go to another like site and then like follow them or watch them over there too. It's just not gonna happen. So, and I think that was one of the biggest things about it, because like it got to a point where I had reached a really high number. Like I had ended up reaching like 1,500 followers over on TikTok with actually a video that went viral, as funny as that may sound. And not only did a lot of those people not come over to my Twitch, but even on that video that went viral, people didn't even follow me. You know, it was just like, oh, this is a really good TikTok or video in the moment, but like that's it, you know, type ordeal. Which is something that again has really turned me off from TikTok, because it's like, what's the point of me putting in all this work if nobody's gonna follow, if nobody's gonna check out the rest of my content, you know? Like, what's the point? I feel like it was just a waste of time, you know? And I guess that's kind of like my main thing, is that like putting in all that time, because for you to be successful on TikTok, you have to post like 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 videos a day, every single day. Because it's like if you go like 2, 3, 4 days without posting, you just become like irrelevant, and it's just like you have to like rebuild all over again. And it's just like, why put in that much work for no payout? Is kind of like my thing. And it's especially for people who are like smaller. 90% of the people who are smaller creators are going to be making like gameplay content, and they're not going to be able to, you know, push out like 3, 4, 5 videos a day on a platform like TikTok, especially when they're not getting the attention or the traction that they want, need, or deserve, you know. And another thing, I guess, on top of that, is the people who did, I guess, come over to my Twitch, it was more of like, you know, hey, I'm gonna leave you a follow, but like I'm never gonna interact with your content, you know. It's like I have, I think, about almost 500 followers over on Twitch. Like half of them came from TikTok, and none of them, well, for the most part, interact with my content. None of them will come to my streams, really. And if they have, it might have been like one time, and then that was like it. Because, you know, I was probably live when they see my TikTok and came over to Twitch, you know. And then you have the other side of it where it's like, oh, you know, I'm going to follow you and like I'm going to check you out in the future, but obviously that's never going to happen, or that never did happen, you know. So it's like I have all these followers, but you know, your average viewer is going to be low, or your viewership is going to be low because you have this high number of followers, but no one's going to come and actually check out your content, which is another problem with TikTok, is because I posted on TikTok personally with the idea of, oh, I can post this on TikTok, I can create, you know, this really cool community over here, and I can, you know, start building, you know, a Twitch. And again, this works for a lot of people. Like a lot of people will, you know, post 3 to 4 videos a day. They'll stream on Twitch, they'll do YouTube, they'll do the whole 9 yards, and then they blow up one day, you know. And that's awesome, that's great. But it's like you have to put in so much work to get minimal reward. And then in that reward, it's like, what are you really getting? You know, you're going from 3 average viewers to 10, if that, you know. It's just, I personally feel like TikTok's a waste of time, but again, that's just my opinion. That's been my experience. Let me know down below if you feel like TikTok's a waste of time, or if you have a different outlook on it. Now, again, I don't think TikTok's all negative. I do think if you're going to do TikTok, I mean, like, go ahead. I mean, you're in a day and age in which, you know, TikTok's like the most popular social media in existence, and like probably ever, honestly. So, I mean, I would say do TikTok, but it's just like, me personally, from what I've tested out in the last year, I don't think TikTok's worth it. I think TikTok is just like, it's great if you're trying to become a TikToker, but if you're like a Twitch streamer, YouTuber, or somebody who's making content on another platform, and you just want to use TikTok in order to gain an audience, to pull those people to that platform, you're not going to be able to do it. In my opinion, I just think you would be wasting your time trying to pull from TikTok when it's just, you know, people are going to come on TikTok, they're going to like your comment or like your video, and that's it. You know, nobody's going to stick around past that. So that's just my opinion. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.